In this episode of Sailing Nandji, we spent 3 stormy nights at sea, arriving to Indonesia with a whole new culture, language and religion. We have issues clearing into the country.
So they just came out in plain clothes and took our passports.
After spending a week with the local community of the remote Ninigo Islands of Papua New Guinea, it was time to continue our journey west. With full hearts and an empty boat, we bid our farewells to this amazing place where life is much simpler. Off to sea we go once more on a 300 nautical mile sail to Indonesia.
We're on passage once again. We left the Ninigo Islands about lunchtime today. We got a gentle 10 knots southeast-east. And we're heading to Jayapura, which is just over the border in West Papua, Indonesia. Our port of entry was meant to be Sorong into Indonesia, but we're changing it to Jayapura because we've read that you cannot get an extendable visa upon arrival in Sorong, and that means we'd only have 30 days and then we'd have to leave the country. Whereas if we go to Jayapura, hopefully we can get an extendable visa. The problem is entering Indonesia is quite difficult. They have recently in 2016 changed to an online registration, so now you put all your boat details and stuff in and you enter your port of entry, and our port of entry is Sorong, and you're meant to give notice of arrival before entering into the country, and now we're entering to Jayapura, so we're not sure how that's going to float, but we'll find out, I guess, when we get there. There's a lot of corruption and bribery and that sort of stuff in Indonesia. They are trying to stamp it out these days a bit, but it all depends who you talk to and who we see on the day, I guess.
Settling into life at sea, it was great to be on the move again. With a gentle wind blowing, we sailed into our first night, excited for what lies ahead.
3 o'clock in the morning and we get this. We had a wind change to come around from the northwest. We've had an easterly trade all evening, and then the wind swung to the northwest and we got a little bit of rain, and now it's swung to the south. I think we've had the northwest, one side of the system pass through us. It got real calm there for a bit. Now we've got this southerly and a heap of rain and thunder
And lightning.
It's what you want at 3 in the morning.
It's pitch black, can't see anything except for when lightning happens. We felt head sail in quite a bit, and we're on the first reef main and just cruising along, just waiting for this to blow over.
Yeah, I'm just drenched. I don't want to take my clothes off and get dry because it's still pouring with rain. We're in the middle of the ocean. We're like 50 miles from Ninigo. Can't see land. And there's 3 banana boats just kicking along out on the horizon here, about 2 miles off Nandji. They're not coming this way though, so it's alright. Crazy the way they travel.
We set the storms, in blood we break the roads. A holy breaking comes for every home.
It's amazing how quickly things can change after totally glassy morning and sun shining, and then just instantly, like, it takes 20 minutes for this to blow in. We got 20 knots, taking it right on the beam. It's a little bit forward of the beam, so we've fully furled the head sail and
Oh, we've got the stay sail up.
got the stay sail up.
Is that front hatch closed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
glassy to 20 knots in 20 minutes. With plenty of wind filling our reef down sails, Nandji powered along happily, accepting the oncoming waves, rolling over the crests and propelling us towards our destination and into another stormy night just south of the equator.
We have this squall up ahead that's decided to turn into a lightning storm. We've got bolts coming down to the ocean.
We got knocked down there, probably past 60 degrees, eh? It was pretty rowdy there, that instant gust of wind. So we've dropped the main. So wet.
Yeah, it's really coming down now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to hide behind the Dodger and steer. Rob Dog's got it pretty good, but just helping him out a bit. Puddles in the cockpit.
Oh, no.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting.
Got a bit of wind, but we got a bit of rain as well. I reckon we're doing about 7 knots.
To see from up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful.
See, look, it's storm coming.
Yeah, I don't want to be anything to do with that, eh?
Yeah, there's lightning bolts going down to the ocean. We ended up turning around and letting that storm roll through, and we just turned back around again. Much better than dealing with a lot of lightning. It was roughly an hour out of our way, but we like it better this way. Still a bit of rain up ahead, but nothing like it was before. So.
Sometimes you need to go, take a step back to see the truth around you.
Of course, it's 3 in the morning and we get some wind. We've got a bit of a squall happening. It's a good thing though. It's probably blowing about 15-20ish, I'm guessing. Yeah.
We're doing 6 to 7.
We're doing 6 to 7 knots, so we're fanging. The sea's still really smooth. It's any bit of wind, we're just powering through, which is really good.
We had a consistent breeze, and yeah, we reefed down I think once, but yeah, we didn't have any huge squalls or anything like that, so which is really cool. And we averaged 5 knots, so really happy with our progress. It's a pretty hard shift to get up after 2 hours sleep at 4 o'clock, but whenever the sun comes up, you're reinvigorated with energy, and you generally end up doing a longer shift because you want to watch the sunrise.
Finally on watch, mate. You're steering. It's about time.
Good job, buddy.
Mate. Good steering.
Good to see you pulling your weight finally.
After 3 wet nights at sea, we made our final 5 miles into Jayapura under motor as the wind dropped out. With an ongoing exhaust issue needing to be fixed once more, we slowly and smokily putted our way into Indonesia.
Welcome to Indo. Look at all this plastic. First impressions, it looks like a beautiful, beautiful city, but I've lived on the Brisbane River before and I haven't seen pollution like this ever. It's just the ocean's just glistening with rubbish.
It's like the water's too murky. The depth sounder is not giving us a depth. So we got an actual GPS position from the guide where we meant to drop anchor. But on the charts, that's like over 30 metres, and I don't really want to anchor in 30 metres when I got to pull the thing up by hand. So I just really want to get a depth, but it's not really happening. So we might just need to drop a weight down on a rope, maybe.
Before your dreams start boarding that train, I know your pride has a miserable day.
We ended up dropping anchor in 25 metres in the middle of Jayapura city. The cultural change was instantaneous. We had arrived during Ramadan, and all through the city we could hear the call for prayer echoed. It is hard to believe that just a few days ago we were on a remote tropical island to now be in a busy city with a total different culture and language. Okay, smokes.
Yeah, got my bribe smokes.
Chuck them in.
No one answers the radio. We're sick of waiting, so we're going to go and find quarantine and customs ourselves and check ourselves in. You got some cash out? How much you get?
Just 2.2 million.
The currency's crazy here, hey?
2.4 million, sorry.
You're a millionaire.
Yeah. Big okay? Armed with smiles and a small piece of paper with a few words translated from English to Bahasa,
Pelabuhan itu berarti. Pelabuhan besar itu.
we set out in the BMO buses around town trying to find customs, quarantine and the harbour master. Classic. Well, after all that debacle this morning, that was the easiest check-in we've had into any country.
Yeah.
Marley's on board, we got a dog on board, and she's like, I see the paperwork, she flips through 3 pages, like, that's enough. Then we go to the vaccination page. Yeah, that's so good. So we're clear, we can take our yellow flag down.
Yeah.
We're entered.
Yahoo! Marley's free.
You're free, Betty, you're free. All our bribe cigarettes, couldn't even give them away. I'm like, do you smoke? Take the smoke. She's like, no, I don't want them. Now we got all these bribe cigarettes. We don't need it. We don't want them. Want some smokes?
Successfully clearing Nandji and Marley into the country, we headed out for a well-deserved beer and food treat from a restaurant. Immigration and visas can wait until tomorrow.
What have you got in your hands?
I've got my boots. I haven't been able to wear these for so long.
We've been lugging those things around for how long?
I have all these dresses that are years old, but like nice dresses, going out dresses, fancy clothes that I haven't been able to wear for years now, or like a year now. So I feel like I'm about to start blooming. I'm about to blossom.
Oh yeah. Chuck the stompers on.
And makeup as well. The ladies here all wear makeup, so I can wear makeup again.
Come on!
We ended up at this fancy hotel. It's the only place that we could find that sold alcohol. Yosh is on the local beer, which are bintangs.
Welcome to my life.
Delicious. We haven't been in a place like this for a very, very long time.
A fancy place.
It's very fancy. It's very nice. It's air conditioned.
Well, we haven't had that for a while either.
No, we are going to try all the street foods, but for tonight we're just going to indulge and go with what we've got.
You've been at sea for a few weeks. You deserve it. I deserve a big tank.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Had the worst day. Spent it all day in immigration trying to get our visa.
We were given the wrong information by the Indonesian consulate that we could get an extendable visa upon arrival, and we were pretty certain that that's what we were allowed to get before going to the immigration office.
It turns out you can't get an extendable visa in Jayapura upon arrival. You can only get this if you arrive by air or by land, not by sea at this port.
We requested an extendable visa and they ended up stamping our passports with a 30-day non-extendable visa. And so this is where the trouble started. We kicked up a big fuss in the office and spent the next 2 days trying to rectify the situation.
And we put poor Sigurd under the bus because we blamed it on him because he's the one that stamped us with 30 days, and we said that from the start we asked for a 60-day extendable visa upon arrival. Yeah, okay, no problem.
Okay.
So they just came out in plain clothes and took our passports. That's the guy we were dealing with yesterday, and he's the guy that made the boo-boo, which put us in this predicament. But he's come out with 2 police officers and another guy. We've got him on camera.
Yeah.
The head honcho wanted to keep our passports in the office yesterday, so I guess it's fair enough that they want to take it, but they are working today, he just said.
Oh, okay, yeah. It just feels strange.
It's just weird. I don't like handing over my passport.
Yeah.
We'll be right.
It's getting sorted, hey?
It's getting sorted and we get what we wanted, so that's the main thing.
They ended up checking us out of the country and then checking us back in again under an extendable visa. So we have 60 days in Indonesia now, which is excellent.
Which kind of worked out perfect because all these 5 days that this occurred, it was over public holidays and weekends, so we got an extra 5 days for free.
Yeah, so laughing.
Off she goes. I really should fix the outboard for her, but this is just too funny to watch. Good work, Bon. You.
Marley's in Indo. We talked to some locals and they said that people walk their dogs, people have dogs here, and they walk their dogs and stuff, so it should be all good. We've only seen like one stray dog, so feeling pretty safe, so it should be good. Yeah, we'll go find somewhere where he can fang.
For this week's feature vid, head over to the treasure chest and find out how we were received by the people of Jayapura.
Stepping out to immerse ourselves in this new city, culture and country, we went exploring the busy streets of Jayapura. This is why we love sailing and travelling. From one day sitting on a tropical island to then going for a sail and arriving to a place where everything is different. We are excited for this next leg of our trip and seeing what Indonesia can uncover. Up next on Nandji.
We visit the local market
Yeah, bagus.
and then head back to sea on a 600 nautical mile sail. We have more storms, cross the equator and engine problems.
I will smile within the pictures and then let the music breathe. We'll let laughing in the lyrics, setting prose in all its pain. Leaving distance from those cynics, we will keep them all